guess. And then in the small corner, you'll see a picture of me, or whoever would be sitting in front of the computer. Because I've just done Skype just a few times, but it's kind of fun because you can call people across the country, across the world, or even right next door. If you remember in chapel last fall, we talked with Reverend Beslin when he was in Taiwan. And so we had a chance to see him while he's on the other side of the world. Last week I called some friends in Alaska and was able to talk to them. It's pretty good. Sometimes the picture, though, it's a little grainy. You don't always get a perfectly clear picture, but it's kind of fun because you can talk to the person and see the person. Yes, Alexander?
I've Skyped my mom and my aunt.
Oh, okay. How many of you have used Skype on your own? Oh, so a lot of you have done this. You probably are more experienced than I am in the realm of Skype. So, now, to give you a little background, fifth graders, if you don't know, I am a White Sox fan. I've been for 20 years or so. And so Mr. Gottlieb works for the Twins, so I think he has something in store to get me to maybe become a Twins fan again. I don't know.
Mr. Nelson, can you give the history of why you are a Sox fan? Because my wife asked me that last night. I'm like, I'm not sure.
I can give you a brief history. I grew up in Minnesota, and I grew up as a Twins fan, going to games at the Met, then going to games at the Dome, and the Twins won the World Series. Oh, we better answer.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Karatley.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good.
You have a video, do you see it? Anybody on that screen?
I do. It looks like a guy who looks sort of like Jim Tomey.
Yes, Mr. Nelson. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to our classroom.
Well, thank you. Hey, I want to know how many Twins fans are in class.
I'll try to turn you around, Jim, so you can see this here. Raise your hand if you're a Twins fan out there.
Hey, go Twins!
Go Twins!
Yeah, I'm the quiet minority here. I'm the only Sox fan in the room right now.
Okay. Now, Jim, are you from Chicago originally?
I'm actually from Minnesota originally.
Oh, so you're basically, we need to get you converted over to a Twins fan then, pretty much. This is why we're calling.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Well,
go ahead.
I think Dylan has something for you.
Dylan, all right, he's bringing it up.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
All right.
Holy cow,
yes.
Check this out.
You're official Twins fan.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes.
What about Mark Burley that's so good? You know, I know girls real well, and you know, what about me? I mean, I'm a good guy too.
You are. Even with the clutch pinch hit last night. How about that?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get you down here and say hello. And you know, it sure is great coming on this morning. I hope everybody has a great day, and hopefully we will as well. And the first step to converting you to a Twins fan.
Well, my wife will be glad to hear that. My wife is a Twins fan, so it's a little bit of tension at the house.
Hey, would you do me a favor today?
Sure.
Will you wear that Twins shirt for good luck for us today?
I will, yes, I will. I'm not going to say anything derogatory. How nice is that?
Oh, that's great. That's great.
The last thing my wife said this morning is, don't be mean. Don't be a jerk. She said, so I'm trying hard. But
great.
I will wear that for you today.
Wear it home.
Great. You guys have a wonderful day, and it's great coming on this morning with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Say goodbye, second and fifth graders.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
All right, thanks.
Yep. That was great.
We should just keep it on and see what happens.
All right.
So Mr. Nelson, we want to know, so now, when you started this, what % were you? How far were you over on towards being the Twins fan?
Not too close.
So any closer after this?
Oh, that was a pretty nice goodwill. Oh, this is Walt. Maybe we can show you the video. We just had Jim Tomey talking with us.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, you imagine that. So
now we want to know how far are you towards being a Twins fan?
Well, I don't know. It gets me a step closer, I guess.
What's the history again? Tell us, you were right in the middle of that. When,
Well, in 1987, if you don't remember, but you may have read, the Twins won the World Series in 1987, and I was a Twins fan at that point. And 1988, the Twins had a really good year, but the Oakland A's were really good, so they didn't get to the World Series. 1989, things kind of fell apart for the Twins, and one of my favorite players, Tom Bernansky, was traded in one of the worst trades in history of baseball for a guy named Tommy Hurt, who turned out to be a terrible second baseman. So I was a little bitter, and at the same time, I was in Chicago visiting some friends, and we went to the old Comiskey Park, and I went to some games, and my friend, who's also a Twins fan, we were there, and I kind of jokingly said, you know what, maybe I'll, because I was kind of upset with the Twins about Bernansky, I said, maybe I'll just become a White Sox fan. And he kind of, like friends do, they kind of said, hey, you better not. You go, if you're going to become a White Sox fan, you can't come back. And so then it kind of became just a thing between me and my friend that I knew it kind of bugged him when I cheered for the White Sox. And then after a while, I just started following the White Sox, and I had friends in Chicago, so I'd go down to games. So that's kind of how I, over the years, became a White Sox fan.
Oh.
Got a question for you. How many White Sox players have ever called you to say, hey, be a fan?
that is the first, I have to admit. That's the first.
That's pretty special.
And if you don't know, Jim Tomey, who we just saw plays for the Twins, he played for a year and a half with the White Sox. So.
and he's got one of the best home run records in
yeah, he's hit
Major
over
Leagues.
500. Not many people have hit over 500.
He's only a few behind Carmen Killebrew.
Yeah, he's quite a player. So yeah, Sam Rickers.
Did you only let the Chicago White Sox when AJ Przinsky?
Well, I actually liked the White Sox long before that. I liked the White Sox back when AJ Przinsky was even on the Twins. So a lot of the guys that I grew up watching, or was when I started watching them, are on the team. Ozzie Guillen is the manager. He was their shortstop when I started watching them. And Harold Baines is on there, and Joey Cora. A lot of guys who are the coaches now were players when I started watching them. So it's kind of fun to see that too. But yes,
I
Mackenzie.
got autographed by Michael Kadire.
Oh wow, nice. All right. Yes, Bennett Thoreau, question.
Hey, so why don't you cheer for the Twins now since Jim Toma is for the Twins?
That is the question. I guess what I've always said, I always have told people, because it's kind of like you don't want to be, it's already, I feel like my loyalty, people question my loyalty because I grew up in Minnesota, so they wonder why on earth would I cheer for the White Sox. But I don't want to be that guy who's flipping back and forth all the time, so I'm a little nervous about coming back. And
We'll take you back.
but,
you can flip.
We take him back.
I've always said if the Twins management were to send me a written apology for the 1989 season or the Bernansky trade, I would consider coming back. But
You can't count that as that?
That would be to me. Well, I'm thinking it could
The
take
Twins
place.
gave you a good guy to talk to.
Yeah, that was a pretty good olive branch they just threw out there. Bill,
If you
question?
don't put that on, I'm going to tell Jim Toma.
Oh, I'm going to put it on right now so I don't get in trouble with Mr.
Jim
Tomey.
Tomey's bigger than Mr. Nelson.
That's right. Yes, May.
If you give it to your wife, you'll be in trouble.
Oh, she would. I
Change that
have to
White
admit, my
Sox
wife will
to-
probably want to wear this, but I'm going to have to try to.
Oh, I have that shirt.
Yes.
I have to wear mine tomorrow.
Yes, Lucius, question.
You guys
Turn that to the Twins. That White Sox one to the Twins.
No, I have to tell you, I mean, these are gifts people have given me over the years, knowing I'm a White Sox fan, so I don't want to just be an ungrateful person to
Return their
receive
White
gifts.
Sox
So,
buckets.
That looks really good. Wow.
That's
That
what
looks
you
good.
do.
yes, my wife is probably going to be happy to see me come home wearing this today. So. Wow. Well, fifth graders, thanks for visiting. I'm glad you could see. Visit. Any other questions? Okay. Well, thanks for coming down. Thanks, Mrs. J.
We'll be looking forward to knowing your decision, Mr. Nelson.
I'll keep you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell